This is the last episode of post narration. I'm gonna make sure I never have anything bad happen ever again on this series. Okay, bye. Okay, people, welcome back to the last episode of post narration for this Let's Play. And if I ever have a failed recording or some bullshit where something happens, which has been happening this entire Let's Play, I'm gonna be pissed because I want this to be the last time where something stupid happens. So here's my team. Corpus just still got pissed about. Still thinking about using Pothead, the Clefairy. Sex Slave is a sex slave as it is. Toxic Ass and Shit on a Stick, who I want to make the ass capital because I don't know what, it just bothers me. Well, on this episode, I went on the SSN, the route right of Vermilion, and I think at the end I just got to the route right before Rock Tunnel. And during editing, I made a big list of notes of what the shit I gotta say, you know? A lot to talk about. Matter of fact, I've always done, like, before I used to do, one Pokemon walkthroughs of Fire Red a while ago. Like with, the starters. And for some reason, they always evolved on the SSN. I guess that was just how it went. I didn't really do wild Pokemon, I just did trainers. It was actually not that bad. I could probably have beaten the game. I just wanted to get to the final evolution and use it for a little bit. And still, even though some of them are higher level, like Blastoise and Charizard evolve level 36, but Venusaur is level 32. As a matter of fact, I found that Sora could explode a bit later. That either way, they still evolve in SSN. I remember Venusaur evolved in like the early rooms, and like Charizard and Blastoise evolved like really late on the SSN. I like this part of the game. Like, I think last episode I was talking about how I don't really like Cerulean, because honestly I really don't. It's just bleh, too much trainers. Even though this one has a shit ton of trainers too. Like, this is where you get all your levels in this game. You just train, motherfucker. I'm sure. Yeah, it's weird. So, and these, like, well, imagine this in real life, just a bunch of people just sitting on this one route, just waiting for someone. It's like the one areas. And I try to think about later parts of the game. There's not really that much trainers just sitting there doing nothing. Wait a second, there is areas, because Kanto's actually not a big reach. It's actually quite small, but there's some areas just loaded with trainers, like Rocket Base, at the Silphco, and Cycling Road and shit. It's just weird. And I guess that doesn't really happen as much in the other generations, but this game just has a lot of areas where there's trainers galore. It's kind of, you know, weird. Back on the route. Time to fight this guy who's got a far-fetched. I'm not sure if far-fetched is level 21, but something. A male. You never know. You never know. Either way, I just hate it when I find something that you can find. Oh, there's a lining over here. Man, I liked it quite a bit, so I'm gonna swap the sea balls. I'm still kind of pissed I didn't name him Hentai Horseshoe. You know, like I said, I made it up. It was a makeup for that. In fact, for some reason, most times the game I name myself lowercase YLER, but for some reason this one I use capital. There's escape rope on that thing there. It's just one easy way to tell hidden items. There's like a spot, like a thing to touch, that just sit in the middle of nowhere, like a little stone. It's obviously an item that's just random. It always isn't. And then his Ditto got raped. I'm like, yeah, kill it before it could even transform. And Duskull. I always liked Duskull and Dusclops, but Dusknoir is just, yeah, I don't like it at all. Not stat-wise, I'm talking about like appearance. And I know there's an item there. I think I went too far, so actually I gotta go back in there eventually one day, which is pretty sad. I'm the best in my class. You still suck. And I really should evolve my Clefairy and start using it. I bet you that, but not much I can do about it. Wigglytuff. I've always liked Jigglypuff more, I think. But you know, I don't even know which one I like, but I don't like either one. And yeah, I was doing nothing for a while there. I mean, these cuts, sometimes I just see what I'm doing. I just stand there doing jack shit. I'm wondering, like, what am I actually doing? Because I really don't know. Let me just buy some potion. And repels, yeah, they're not really as useful. Fast forward. Now the SS and a great part of the game. And look at the SSN's shape right there. Look how small it is. And once you go in, it's huge as shit. I don't get it. Second room is a healing bitch, by the way. She's not really a bitch because she heals you. I barely even used her because I wrecked the entire SSN. This is mainly where I got way ahead of Cal. Sorry about this. And then this little bitch is a gentleman. Like, gentlemen are always like the biggest faggots, you know, they're just dumb. Pupitar. Yeah, good luck with that piece of crap. I hated Pupitar when I was training, but I loved Tyranitar in Argold. And over here, this guy, you install pop out there much, and I know that guy by heart. For some reason, I remember this guy by heart. How did that not kill him? That's 240 damage Giga Drain. What the fuck? Or is Mudkip not half ground yet? I think it might evolve into half ground. I don't know. I forgot. It's like, for some reason I remember that guy's room and exactly what it says, and I know he has a Growlithe normally, and that he attacks you instantly stuff. I just know the SSN by heart a lot. And this Poochyena for some reason tries 1 HP. And the SSN is the part where Seaballs really started to get the power, and he started getting up there in levels. Well, and yeah, TM31. I did not even read what that was. Oh wait, it's Brick Break, I think. I know there was Brick Break in this place. I just don't remember where exactly. Actually, it's only TM here. It's got to be Brick Break. Open Brick Break. Yeah, but I just went right past. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. And for some reason, Corpus can learn it. Doesn't actually? It makes more sense now. I used to think, how does it learn it? But yeah, I could see that. So I talked to him because he's a physical attacker, and plus is one of the best fighting moves. Just like not the best. I mean, there's stronger ones, but you know, it's got 100% accuracy, good amount of PP, and yeah. And here, none of these guys talk to you at all, say anything important. Just get the 3 bears out, trash can, ditch. Don't have to stay there forever. And like Brick Break is 75 damage, which is an average. There's a hyper potion in here. I mean, you know, whatever, it's just good. And up here, this guy's all like Mimikyu super strength, which is at HM we'll get later, which I used to like, but I started hating it because I realized it kind of annoys me. And we just steal his item off his desk. And Chinchou is one Pokemon I really don't have much against. You know, I can't really attack it. Not like there's not much things like, oh, actually Toxic Grass could attack it. What am I talking about? And Tail Out, level 17 something. You know, to say one of the most dumbest moves I just think are useless. I mean, I know what Sweet Scent does. I used to not. It took me forever. I never knew what it was until now. Later, it wasn't that long ago, but I realized what it does. But it's just so dumb. Pokemon never use it the right way. Like, AIs in these games just suck, except for like Elite Four and Gym Leaders. Cause like, whatever. I mean, I hope maybe one day I might try doing a game with just one typing. If I could choose a typing, it would be easiest to do like water because it's just the most water types. And Bubble Beam, you know what? Even though Bubble Beam's probably better, I want to stick with Water Pulse so they have both team members have different moves, make it a little different. And like, yeah. So it took me to level 25 to get a water move. Okay, that sucked. 20 levels, but I got one a little bit early. And Dig looked really cool in Fast Forward, which you know, because I remember mentioning it. For the floors, especially for some reason, I like the underground how it looks. Oh, underground, I meant bottom floor. But I don't like the trainers. They're all like sailors. Lame. I never liked sailors. Kyle always says he hates hikers. I really like hikers because I always know they're gonna be an easy kill, and they usually are, you know. I like rock Pokemon. That's how they look and shit. Sailors, honestly, they're just like bleh, and they're all fatties. And I always use water types, so I couldn't really do much against them. And there's just too many. I hate fishermen the most because they always have to freaking magic little bitches. And if I could choose my other class, I don't like picnickers or people with the green outfit. I forget what they're called. No, they're not last. They always have poison types and always poison you. It's fucking annoying. Up here, go to the deck, useless room, and I don't know why some of these guys are trainers, but some are not. It's kind of weird. Like, I think 2 of them are trainers. And eggs are cute. Somehow are psychic. I still don't get that. I mean, they don't really look psychic, but hey, who cares? It's a cool typing. Oh wait, it has a shit ton of weaknesses though. Hey man, let's do a little jig and a riff. I want to use a riff one day. One day. Spiel is a... I actually did not go on the tip of the SSN, which I'm surprised I didn't do. I was speeding right through this area. Like, it was nothing. Now for the last floor. And while I was here, there's this Snorlax 3D or Pokedex, even though I already found one. I kept saying, okay, these are people who talk about the Safari Zone. There's only one room where they talk about the Safari Zone, but I kept messing up and saying, wait, it was this person. Wait, it was this person. Like, because I could not remember. But I know what it is now. It's kind of sad though. That guy was a fisherman. And he actually did have all water types. And I really did not like hentai compared to Corphish, even though Corphish is way better already from the start. Okay, wait, why did I swap like twice? Did you use like roar on me? I don't know. Bubble beam. Is it me that I don't really use much? I always had water pills instead. Stardust. They're selling. And I cut there because I remember I was running around like crazy for no reason. I'm like, wait, was it these guys? No, they just talked about the cut. I think it was... No, it wasn't them. It was a kid was in the room. And I don't know what's so important about the frickin' Safari Zone thing. Matter of fact, I think for the rules of the Safari Zone, I think we're gonna do it like you should, like most people do, or not most, just it's one way. Every different area of Safari Zone, you get a new Pokemon because it's just so many Pokemon in there. I wonder if we should make a break the rules just to get the HM stuff like XP and Share and HM Flash, but you would have to release Pokemon. But I'm like, yeah, screw it. And knockoff here, I thought would be 40 damage, just 20. So I'm like, fuck that. I don't care if it knocks an item off. It sucks. Sorry, first dark move, but no. I think Corphish is also 28. I still haven't looked that up. Maybe 30. I have no idea. I don't use Corphish. Yeah, these are as far as the kid and the dumb dad. I always wonder why are we sitting like next to the bed. They just wake up. And look, yeah, see how quick that was. I beat that extremely quick. Like that's the same as nothing. And Seaballs really wrecked them. And cut again. Pure. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna use Shield Stick as a meat shield. Because he'll take. I don't want him at all. Yeah, there was no reason I would ever want him. Because here's your rival. No, it's not Gary. It's Cock. Cock Bonjour. 40 kinds, which I don't even think it's possible to get. Juggler Cock. That's a really cool name or something. And it's a stabilize. So I'm like, well, Strength Shot, Astonish, and I'm dead. I'm like, well, I don't care. It was a sacrifice, which I should stop sacrificing because it's actually going to make me lose at the end of the game. So far I'm losing in Cobb, but honestly I don't care. That's the only special thing. Huntail. I've never seen Huntail ever. Well, actually I've seen it like one point. And for some reason I forgot what Ariados was. I'm like, wait, I was thinking it was something else, so I didn't swap. It's just, I'm like, oh, it's that Pokemon. I don't know why I forgot. I should have just swapped right there to Pidgey instead of use Tackle. But wait, did I kill it anyway? Never mind, it doesn't matter. I killed it. Paris. I like how the starter Pokemon sucks. Well, maybe Paris Sex can be better. Now I'm gonna still want to KO it if Sex Slave doesn't die by then. $720. See, that's all he gives you. What a cheap bastard. You know, the Amulet Coin's gonna be really up. Yuck! Should have looked. Throw up. Why read a book how to conquer seasickness? You know, if you could rub him from the front, rub, it would sound so gay, like you're rubbing his dick or his cock. Oh, that's what Cock was doing. He was rubbing his cock because he was a juggler. And he gives you HM1 cut, which I really don't know where it is apparently. And I'm like, well, that sucks. It's all my team members. I'm like, I guess, I'm like, well, my other guys are all dead. I thought my entire team was dead. Or, I mean, my backups were all dead, but I realized there's the little boat, which makes no sense. I mean, look at they should have just made it, like, huge and you couldn't see the entire ship. But, no. And then, you'll never go back there, unless you hack, which technically I can do that, because this is not a real game. And now, up to heal. And I think I healed, like, twice the entire thing. It was only on the first floor, because it was right there. That's pretty sad. I'm like, okay, who's dead? I'm like, Wormpole's dead, too. I forgot Vin's dead. Yeah. No one really too bad died yet, though. I'm really pissed if someone big dies. So glad I finally have a team up now, because I hated having none. And I'm like, I'll keep as a never meet shield. I'm like, okay. I'm like, actually, wait a second. Does anyone can learn cut? I'm like, oh, I have Meowth. I'm like, duh, Meowth can learn cut. What am I talking about? I'm fine. And I'm like, okay, Meowth could be my HM slave for cut, and I think he can learn Rock Smash eventually. I don't know. I hate how HMs work. They're stupid. Like, they should be like unlimited uses, but deletable, not undeletable. There's no point of that, just to annoy you. And they have to be garbage too, except Surf, which is great. Surf is just awesome. Waterfall is also pretty good for physical attackers. And let's see, and Cut's 50, so technically it's good at the beginning of the game, like if you want to replace Tackle for it, but whatever. And Rock Smash is a good fighting move as your first starter, but most of the HMs just you outgrow real quick, and you can't get rid of them till later, so there's no point in teaching it. So now, time for Lieutenant Surge. Amazing how quick I did this stuff. And, you know, grab a level 21. I'm pretty sure it's replacing either a Pikachu or a Voltorb. I don't remember what the trainers in here had. I know they had a lot of Voltorbs, but I don't think they did have. No, they did. One of them had Pikachu. So I'm like, ooh, Graveler and Graveler, Electrike. Oh my god, that's Electric type and Electric type gym. It's kind of ironic that the gym mostly has like Ground type. I'm like, that's the total opposite of what they should have. And I keep forgetting Electric doesn't really have anything I could do against it. It should just Razor Leaf its ass. Kimberly, gay. People always complain that they hate this puzzle. And you're seeing it in Geodude, that's like, wow. But honestly, I don't really hate it that much. And also, I went to go training too, because I just took forever. Because you gotta train if you want to make them games. I just made a weight joke, that's terrible. So, I think I was going to train to level 28 for everyone, so they're the same level as Raichu, which isn't really a Raichu. And then, you know, I think I trained one person level 20. No, I don't think I did. And this is actually not too bad of a training spot. Like, Corpich, I think, what it killed pretty much everyone. Well, actually, obviously, they're all like level 10 and shit. I mean, grinding here, it's something you just gotta do if you're doing a Nuzlocke randomizer. Well, not really a randomizer, just actually it does count because you never know if you could run into a legendary, I mean, and you never highest level. I mean, if you knew it was gonna be crap Pokemon, you wouldn't even really care. But whatever. And you know, there's also a reason why you want to you know, train. Well, the reason I'm showing on screen, you know, because you want to show the action. Not really. Maybe someday. Well, not someday. Like for like the long grinding or like the lame ones, I might cut out some of it. But yeah. But mainly it's for like the feels of the Pokemon. You know, you want to feel them leveling up as you go on for your harsh days. As you see them level up. Either way, none of them die anyway in grinding. But whatever. Okay, either way, I did decide to cut that out, because there's no real point of it. And I said whatever so many times. And also, Meowth has a great ability to pick up Oran Berry. He can pick up Rare Candies too, which is awesome. I'd be, you know. So I think I trained everyone up to level 28. Time to fight Lieutenant Surge. But first, the puzzle. Which, I don't know why everyone always freaks about it. I probably said that already. But honestly, it's so easy. Even if you do fail, it's like not hard. It's not like you're gonna blow up. And Sabrina's puzzle is not hard either. I mean, that one's simple. Even if you don't have a wiki, it's not that hard to me. It's just. And look, I got real lucky. Look, the last two, I'm glad to see. And it always seems like they're right next to each other. That always seems to happen. I think they fixed it in Hercules and Sir because they didn't do it like that game. And here we go. So I'm like, man, I'm like, could I use a meat shield? I'm like, nah, they're too high leveled, I think, for a meat shield. Even though they probably are too low leveled anyway. They probably can use Clefairy. But the other thing I didn't, because I think I'm going to use Clefable now. Yeah. Meowth versus Clefairy. Clefairy learns better moves, but Meowth's Meowth's going to be HM slave anyway. And Raticate, I'm like, frozen bitch. Because Raticate would probably be his strongest Pokemon. Because Golduck I could kill easy. Which I realized I might need a fighting type too, because I said ground, electric, but honestly I need fighting. And that fucking bitch, and now I can't do anything to him. Well, I got lucky with confusion. And he had a full heal. I never knew he had a full heal. Maybe because I never really status inflicted Tenant Surge. I'm wondering what other gym leaders have it, but it's kind of weird. And Snorunt, which is quite a weird Pokemon, but hey, it's different. Oh, I just realized that Golduck was his highest, I think. I don't know. It probably was. I wasn't even looking. Whatever. And Snorunt's dead, and Elite Four Joe. Why do we get always Elite Fours? It's weird. And you can fly whenever you want, even though fly quite a bit later. And now, third gym, which is a joke. I mean, gym. I knew Missy. I thought was gonna be hard, but she was real easy too. And now, free badges. Free. I'm at 3 badges under my belt and Shockwave. And I'm like, okay, you go to Shockwave. I'm like, I don't want to teach any of them. I want to save it. Even though I'm probably going to use Pothead now, I don't think I want to teach him that because it's a good move. I could just make him a special attacker, but I'm not sure what Pothead is, a special or physical. I'm not sure. I don't know Clefairy at all. Oh, it's a guy. I was making sure of that. And I'm not sure when I said this, but I think it was when I had all guys in my party. I might have said it already, but like, and Sex Slave was up front in the first, and there's all guys behind her, and she was the only female. It looks like she wasn't Sex Slave, they're all staring at his ass. And he's like, go to Route 2, which I cut forward to, back on Route 2 through Diglett's Cave, to see his aide, who is gonna give you an HM5 for 10 Pokemon, but I have 7, so I won't have to come back later. And I'm probably not gonna be able to get, what's it called? Be able to get for Rock Tunnel, but I think there's 2 encounters I could get. No, I could fish. Go on there. Yeah, I'll have enough encounters if I catch them all. Catch them all to get there. Whatever. And back to the right of Cerulean over here, which is where Rock Tunnel is. The right before it. Now I got 2 more trainers left before I'll end this off because I think it's still enough. And I found out Boltwood can explode, but it's a lot later. It's weird. Seedot can learn self-destruct, but not its evolutions. But its evolutions can explode if you trained up a Seedot to level 40, which is insane. Dratini. Thank God Dratini was a Dragonair, but I got lucky. And now, the Ball of Life, which is Team 40 Aerial Ace, which I could teach it to a flying type. I totally forgot I even got that. Oh, Sex Slave can learn. What am I didn't even notice I got that in the game. I guess I'll teach that and get Clefairy. Well, I hope I'll never have to post-commentate again, and that I don't have any other errors like Kyle being too quiet. See ya later.